Hi, I'm Christy, and this past October, my father suddenly passed away. 16 years prior, he had purchased a 23-acre farm, which required a tractor and different implements, and removing and attaching those implements had gotten very difficult for him in the past couple of years. He had mentioned that there had to be a tool for doing that task. In November, I had to go and remove the mowing deck, and I found that pushing this pin in at the same time holding that while I had to pull this PTO drive shaft out was very difficult for me. And I decided at that time that I was not going to let this pin win, and I was going to create a tool for this. I came home, I bought some things, taped them together, and found out that yes, I could indeed create a tool. But I needed a nice solid prototype. So I went online and I ended up finding the Ion Prototyping Lab, where I met up with an engineer there who did a CAD drawing and photo 3D printed a prototype of my tool. At the same time, I started doing some patent search, and I found a patent attorney, and I found out what the cost was for that, and the cost for just filing and writing the patents did not include patent research. So I knew I was going to be spending a lot of time doing that. I started, and I found that I was reading a lot of patents that did not have anything to do with my tool or tractors, but they were coming back when I would type in my keywords. I went back to the farm, tried out my 3D printed tool, and it worked so well. So I had one adjustment that I need made on it, so I went back to the lab. And on this day, when I went back for my modification, I was so lucky to run into and be introduced to Tito. He was working on Paseo, a platform that would search the cloud that was full of all the patents, and it would generate a report. So he sat down with me. We came up with a 96-word description, put it into Paseo, and we sat and chatted for about 10 minutes. And after that, I was presented with a 7-page uniqueness report. In this report is so much information about features and feasibility and the technology, and it has possible claims that you could use actually in your patent if you decide to file it. Spreadsheets with hard links to patents that fell related to your idea. This uniqueness analysis report came back for me medium, which meant I was going to move ahead with my patent. My attorney filed it 2 days after Christmas. I now have manufactured my tractor tool for you, and if it was not for Tito and Paseo, the AI platform for uniqueness, I would still be searching patents today. Thank you, Tito.